Hey guys, it's Brandon here, founder of Sold With Video, and today Taylor and I, our integrator, are gonna be asked 5 questions, maybe about business, maybe about personal life. We have no idea really what they're gonna be, so here we go, enjoy. Nailed it.
Grow up?
I grew up here in California, so I've been here my entire life. The farthest I've ever lived from the area I grew up is actually in Newport Beach when I was in school. And so my whole life has been here in Southern California, like within a 20-mile radius, which sounds kind of lame now that I think about it. But anyways, that's where I grew up.
I'm a little cooler. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I didn't grow up there though. I moved from Seattle when I was 5 down to Ventura. So then I kind of get into Brandon status, where the farthest I've lived from the Thousand Oaks area is either LA or Santa Barbara.
Where do you like it more?
I definitely love Seattle the most, I think.
Why?
Because, it's pretty.
It's pretty
green.
here.
It's green for more than a month.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
Yep. Have you?
No.
You're about to. We're going to Sedona in like a month. You're gonna see so many.
My first UFO.
So I've seen UFOs in Sedona, but that does come with a disclaimer. UFO is just unidentified flying object. I've never actually seen like an alien spacecraft per se, but I've seen weird lights doing weird things in the sky, which if you go to Sedona, you see almost every night.
How would you spend $100 million?
You go first.
I'd probably buy like a lot of ridiculous things that I don't need, like an airplane or I don't know, something that people who have $100 million need, and then I would have to like be smart and kind, donate to charity, obviously, and buy a house, pay off my debt, and then probably just invest in like a lot of cool projects.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's a lot of money to like conceptualize. I don't know what I would do.
I think that's what I would do. I would invest into projects as well. Like I would start a lot of cool businesses that we could like hire really cool, good people that are like here to change the world. Like the entire intention of the business is to improve the world or society or something, I think.
What job could you never imagine doing?
I used to muck when I was younger, which is basically cleaning up horse poop in their corrals, and that was pretty awful. And I did that in junior high. So like something along that, there's no way. Honestly, any job that would keep me confined, like put me in a box, no bueno. So I can't imagine being anything other than an entrepreneur business owner.
Mucking stalls, you're in a stall though. Does that count as a box?
It's not a physical box. It's like, I have to be here, you have to do this. This is how much. I just don't like having limits. So anything that put me in a limit, no. Like I need to be an entrepreneur.
Mine just popped in my head and it's random, but I really can't imagine doing it. I've been watching the British baking show on Netflix, and I can't imagine baking cakes and stuff for a living. Just the decorative part and just all the details, and like apparently making donuts is a very difficult, specific task. Yeah, I can't imagine being good at it. I can't imagine liking it. I'm not creative. I couldn't do any cool decorative things, so I probably can't picture myself doing that.
So no Sold With Video bakery.
No. Well, we can have one. I'm just not gonna be the baker.
What is your best childhood memory?
Okay, the first one that comes to mind, I wouldn't say it's the best, but my dad, he owned a construction business, and I would go visit him in the summers, and we would have, I forget what we would call them, but there were particular days where I didn't have to be clean, and he would just dress me in like boy clothes, and it rains a lot in Seattle, obviously, and so it was pouring rain, and he goes, okay, like you can go play in the mud, and I just remember jumping into what I thought was just gonna be like knee-deep mud, and it went up to my neck, and he had to like pull me out. And I thought it was really fun. I thought it felt cool. He was upset, but I just remember the joy of being able to just freely jump into a pile of mud and getting, I don't know, like being really dirty and not caring.
I think for me, because we grew up in Santa Rosa Valley, so it was like a lot of land, big open spaces, just leaving the house and like going on my bike or a hike or skateboarding and just going and building like jumps and ramps and all sorts of stuff, and just being a kid and going exploring and having fun, which I think is still a big part of me today. Like even inside the business, like all I want to do is like go for hikes, or let's go to a winery, or let's go do whatever. I just want to be out and having fun. So for me, I think it wasn't just a specific thing, it was just the memory of like just going and exploring and having fun with my friends. It was huge for me.
I have a different memory.
Of what?
My cousins and I, my cousins are like 4 years older than me, and they had all these little army, you know, those like little army men. And then they had these forts, and we'd build forts, and the neighbor was a gardener, and so we'd reach under his fence to get dirt clods, and we would throw dirt clods at each other and like try to get the army men down. That's my favorite memory.
That's your favorite memory?
It's my favorite one.
Interesting.
It's really aggressive.
Okay, so those are the 5 questions we got asked. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and you got to see a little bit more about who is actually running Soul the Video and what we're all about. So hopefully we'll be doing more of these. Hopefully we can get Taylor to come into more of these as well, because I enjoy making them and hopefully you enjoy watching them. So we'll see you guys on the next one.